Hello, guys. Welcome to the Most Best Podcast. I am your co-host for today, Light, and this is Jack, the host of the episode. Jack, why don't you tell us what we're talking about?
So today, right, Light and we decided that what better topic for just a normal discussion than us talking about why Waffle House is the best eating establishment known to
Oh my god,
mankind,
yes.
right? This is actually something I believe strongly about, right? Waffle House is the absolute GOAT.
Waffle House is just the best. It's like,
It it really is. It really is. And I mean, like, when you talk about, right, like why one place is like better than another, you always talk about, like the pros versus the cons and like everything like that. But like,
there's no cons.
no, exactly. Like, there's not a single con about Waffle House, like at all. Like, I know people, right, who will be like, oh, I had such a bad experience at Waffle House or whatever, right? But then they're always laughing about it, and I'm like, but if you're laughing about it, that makes it a good memory, which in return makes it a pro. So realistically,
So,
you had a good time there.
like, everybody takes, like, Applebee's versus, like, what's the other one that everybody loves? The Barrel?
Chili's, oh, Cracker Barrel.
Cracker Barrel, yeah. Uh, or like McDonald's versus Burger King, but like all of those has its problems. Cracker Barrel is super racist, and McDonald's has no hand sanitizer when you need it.
McDonald's is just, it's not sanitized.
It's just not.
The thing is, but like, and that's what makes Waffle House so good, right? Because nowhere else could you go, sit down and eat, see the two people serving you arguing about literally everything. So you have a show like while you eat, right? Like, who doesn't want that, right? Not only that, but they get paid so little that their floor is always sticky because they don't care enough to clean it. Like, sticky floors are amazing.
Yeah, and they're always going to be listening to the Most Best podcast in the background.
Exactly, right? They're gonna have their earbuds in listening to this conversation. We're gonna have so many people want to apply to Waffle House after this.
Yeah, that'd be actually
And
kinda
not to
cool.
mention, they're never closed.
Yeah, they are always open. They are.
I had somebody tell me that Waffle House always being open isn't good, because that means they're
What?
open on Christmas, right? That's what I was told, right? Like, oh, they're open on Christmas and they don't get to spend time with their family. But I'm like, listen here, buddy. This is what I told him, right? I said, Waffle House
Grabs him by the
cares
shoulder. Listen here.
so Waffle House cares so much about their customers that they stay open for people coming in town on Christmas Day, so they have somewhere to stop, right? Not to mention, there's 24 hours in a day, okay?
Okay.
Nobody's gonna be working at Waffle House 24 hours straight, meaning you'll have time to spend with your family. That's not a good argument.
Well, okay. So, also, Chinese restaurants, they're almost never closed on Christmas.
But exactly.
It's because
But no one talks about them.
It's because Chinese don't really celebrate Christmas, but still.
Yeah, it's crazy, man. But even so, it's like Waffle House is good. Now let's go into some of the reasons why Waffle House is good, right? Like,
Okay.
I mean, we've already kind of discussed like a little bit of them.
The
But
affordable price for what you are paying for.
exactly, the affordable price. They have good internet.
They have good internet.
Like, they have good internet.
That's somehow surprising.
Like, their food's bussin' for having people who do not have a college degree cooking it. Like, not one person in there has a license to be a chef, and yet they're still cooking me my food, and it still tastes better than some things I've gotten from restaurants with professional chefs cooking that exact same thing.
It's probably giving
You
us
wanna
like
know
a
why?
disease, and I don't care.
You want to know why it tastes that good?
Huh?
Because they're cooking with heart, right? Cooking with heart. The people in the 5-star restaurants who cook me a waffle, right? They do it day in and day out, every single day, making tons of money off of it. They don't care anymore, right? People working at Waffle House making me a waffle, they don't want to be there the rest of their life, right? But they know that they have to do good at that job to get a better job. So they try that much harder, so the food comes out that much better.
But is there a better job?
That's a good question, you know. One could say that Waffle House is the most best job.
Bruh, no you didn't.
I did.
Oh my god, he did it.
Well, I mean, besides you know,
Besides
this
one.
podcast. Yeah. Besides this one, but
The most best job.
anyway, let's talk about. There's only one time, Waffle House is ever closed. Do you know what that time is?
Is it that are you referring to a time when they literally cannot open?
Yes, literally when they cannot open.
It's like their
Also known as
roof
Waffle House Code Red.
their roof would be torn off and they'd still be cooking. There's almost no time they're not working.
There would be a tornado outside, right? And they'd still be open.
There would be like a
As long as that
nuclear
building-
war, and they would probably still be open right in the middle of it.
I'd agree because they know people get hungry. It's crazy. It's crazy. As a matter of fact, if you go on you know, the internet and you look up waffle, the very first thing that pops up is Waffle House near me. I would just like to say how much that proves that they're good.
Waffle House. Wait, where is the closest Waffle House? Not that I'm gonna leak for right.
Yeah, what is it actually? I don't know.
Oh,
'Cause we live fairly close to
I
each
have a
other.
VPN on, so it's telling me London.
That's amazing, bro. We're gonna fly all the way to London. But no, look at this.
3.7,
This
4.5.
is the only time Waffle House is ever closed. This photo right here I just sent you.
No, they can work that.
Actually, nah, yeah, you're probably right. I think the sign's still up, meaning they're still open.
Yeah.
The sign's still up, so they're still open.
They have,
But
they have the red Ghostbusters brick wall. They're good.
bro, like Waffle House is the only place I know of that can have police tape all around the parking lot and building, and still be open.
They don't care.
I kid you not. There was one time I went to a Waffle House back before I moved to this area that I'm living in now. There was a Waffle House right by the place I worked at, and I would stop there, you know, on my way to work and everything.
Mm-hmm.
And the Waffle House I went into inside the building actually had police tape, like cutting off half the restaurant with like an entire crime scene over there, right? And they were still open. They were still open. They didn't care.
Was
they were
Waffle
like,
House
no.
being investigated for something, or was it like something around the area?
I think no, it was inside the actual like building.
Oh, wait, what?
I think they had
were
like
still serving.
yeah,
Bruh.
exactly. That's what I'm saying. Like unless their roof is, unless like they just implode, they're gonna be there. I think I had asked the person about it, and I believe they said that there was like a few nights before that there was like a fight that broke out or something.
Oh
and
wow,
so it was,
Waffle House?
or like they tried to rob them or something, and then somebody pulled out a gun and something happened. But like they were definitely like some investigation was going on that half of the building, and the other half was able to you know, stay open and everything.
Bro.
I actually witnessed the two people working there, because there's only two people. There's only ever two people working in a Waffle House. You'll never have more than that. I literally witnessed the two people working there yelling at each other because a big group came into the Waffle House, and the lady wanted to sit the big group on the side that had the crime scene, because that's where they had all the big tables at.
Oh my god.
And the guy cooking the food was like, no, you can't do that, you know that you know the police said to close that off. We aren't even supposed to be open right now, but bosses said to open, so we are open. He said, you can't sit in there, we can get in trouble. And they started yelling at each other, right? I thought they were gonna burn my waffle, but somehow it was perfectly cooked. Like they didn't even man the stove for a solid like 5 minutes, and everything I ordered came out perfect. Like,
what?
They're just that good. They're that good.
What?
They're that good.
That's wow. I
Like,
need to go to
they
Waffle House
they deserve
again.
to make a lot of money.
They do.
Honestly.
They do. And especially like all the fights they are constantly put into, they deserve a raise. How much is the?
They really do. You know what? I'm gonna look it up. What's the starting average for? What's the? Let's see. So, average hourly. Wait. How much does Waffle
Wait,
House?
what? How is that an average?
So approximately in the state that you and I both live in, I will not say, is approximately $7.25 per hour.
Oh, I forgot about the VPN. I am set
for sales.
My VPN is set.
However,
in
wait.
France,
However,
and it tells me 3 to 18 an hour.
However, for overnight customer service representatives, which are, you know, I'm assuming the ones that work there, you know, like
The
past
good
like
ones.
11 o'clock,
The real ones.
they make. You ready for this?
Huh?
They make 29.85 an hour.
What?
Yeah, according to the internet, and we all know the internet's never wrong. So,
That is way more than our current job.
bro, that is. I'm about to
This
go
podcast
get a
is
job
making me
overnight
think
at
different
Waffle
things,
House.
man.
Bro, I'm literally. This is exactly. I'm gonna copy and paste this entire text and send it to you. This is literally what it said.
How much does Waffle House make in South Dakota pay? Average Waffle House hourly pay range is approximately $7 to $29 an hour. And the overnight, oh my god.
So it's essentially the understanding I get, right? It's essentially like they just feel like giving you money, and whatever they feel like giving you is what you're gonna get. Cause like they have a range between $7.25 and $29.85 to be able to make, like, you could either be like have to work like another job or just never have to work anything but Waffle House ever again.
That's, oh my god, that is amazing. That is.
Could you imagine making $29.85 an hour? Like, I
for
work
fighting people
at
night.
I work at my current job at an average of like 23 hours a week, right?
Yeah.
Let me pull up my calculator real fast.
I get
Right,
usually around
but
400 a month.
If I made 29.85 and multiplied that by 23,
Wait, no, a week, not a month.
I would literally be making $686.55 every single week.
Okay, yeah,
Like-
I'm putting my 2 weeks.
Yeah, we're finding new jobs like immediately.
Right now.
See, this is why I love doing these videos without having any, or not these videos, like these recordings, without having any script or anything planned ahead of time, because This is like legitimately mind blowing, right? Because we could have already found this research and sent it in an active surprise, but like
What do you mean? That's what
we're
we're doing right now.
genuinely surprised. We're genuinely surprised. $29.85 an hour
Bro,
is, bro. That's
you have to be the
crazy.
best to do that. Alright, wait. Wait.
You have to be like the most best Waffle House employee ever to make that. Oh my gosh, I'm so funny.
How much do Waffle House manager pay?
Bro, should I fill out a job application for Waffle House right now?
I mean,
Okay, so I'm on their website, right? A server can start out as low as like $15.83 per hour, right?
okay.
A cook can make $14.37. A restaurant manager, oh no, wait, that's okay. So a restaurant manager per year makes $54,740 a year. I'm literally going to college this coming up fall, okay, to get a degree in journalism that will make me no more than $30,000 a year if I'm lucky coming out of college, right? And this restaurant manager makes $24,000 more than I would.
Bro.
The district manager literally makes $59,585 per hour.
I just found an interesting review of the.
Per year.
I
My
just
bad.
found an interesting review of working at Waffle House in Ohio.
Oh, bet. We should actually read some of these from Waffle House
We
reviews.
should.
That's actually a good idea.
So, area manager from Ohio says very good company to work, stable, good pay, well rewarded hours hours are long, but it is pay for performance based. Oh.
Oh.
You
Okay.
are allowed to grow and build your own team as a manager. That just
I see why the range is so big now because it's based on how good you do.
Here's a 1.0. You will work around 100 hours a week, work all holidays, little time off. Waffle House will schedule your time for you. Pros, none. Cons, very overworked, little time off. Management is horrible.
They have evidently never eaten at Waffle House, so they say there's no pros.
Yeah, they never eaten there.
Obviously, because like that's crazy, man.
I mean, this is from Mississippi, so I don't know what that means.
I'm trying to find a Waffle House I used to eat at all the time.
I need to find some Waffle House reviews also from customers.
Yes. What website are you on to find reviews?
I'm just going on Google. I was on
that's probably smart.
I was on Indeed earlier to look at the working reviews.
Makes sense. Okay.
Waffle House reviews.
Bro, do you have any Waffle House like horror stories or anything?
What do you mean? There's nothing bad to talk about.
Okay,
But,
you're
like,
right.
literally-
Any like cool stories from
I
Waffle House?
So this one time I was at Waffle House, and then there was this goth girl. There's this hot ass goth girl. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
but she had big bahonga hongas, big bahuga woogas.
Yes, sir.
And yeah, they hire some hot people. I don't have any like
All right.
stories.
No, you're right. You're right. Like whether it's guy or girl, if they're working at Waffle House, unless they're like 112 years old, they're always like super attractive.
They are.
Like every time, if they're young, they're always super attractive.
So like, oh, I didn't know we were hiring Ryan Reynolds. What the hell?
Yeah, exactly. Anyway, so I found a 5-star Waffle House review from Alabama. Okay, it says my server at this Waffle House.
I actually just found the one you're talking about. Damn.
He made sure everything was perfect to my liking. He frequently checked on me to make sure everything was good, kept my glass full, and was all around a good person. See, like, already off to a good start. Waffle House is just built different. This review was literally written 2 months ago to the day of the day that we're recording this.
Tried to place a to-go order in the social circle, GA Waffle House. Was that Georgia?
Georgia Waffle House, yep.
Okay. Over the phone. That was refused by an automated message. Went to social
Social circle.
You know what? I'm just gonna copy and paste it.
See,
you guys can read it.
What's the problem with this is we're both dyslexic and we're trying to read. We're trying to read reviews and it's hard. I can read it if you want me to.
Okay, yeah.
Tried to place a to-go order in the social circle at Georgia Waffle House over the phone. That was refused by an automated message. Went to the social circle branch and attempted to order in person. Was told that they do not accept to-go orders. I asked if they don't serve handicap since my wife was unable to eat in because of her handicap. Answer: we don't accept to-go orders. Shame on Waffle House. That seems like a shame on you.
Yeah, that's a skill
honestly.
issue.
Like, honestly, they said they don't do to-go orders. They don't do to-go orders. Like, what do you want them to do about it? Change their policy?
They can't really use to-go orders, like, at all. They give you real plates. They don't
exactly.
They don't give you that.
Like, what do you want them to? Like, what do you want them to do?
Just
give you,
take the plates. I think they used to do when
Ooh, I know. Like, you can get to-go boxes to take things home, and I know there used to be a point in time where like they could do to-go orders. But I know there's some Waffle Houses that like I've been to that won't do a lot of to-go orders because they'll get backed up with lines of to-go orders and be super understaffed and not be able to do them. So like there's some Waffle Houses that'll be like, unless we have like, it's crazy. Anyway, I found another 1-star review, right?
Okay.
This one was written December 14th of 2022.
Oh god, it's Ohio.
At 7:45 p.m. in Ohio. Okay. It said a poster. Wait. Can you spell? This man didn't even write good English. Oh my gosh. Okay. Route 18 Media Waffle House. A poster place of bad business. Is 2 cups of coffee the limit? First, why would a person who is serving food have a germ-infested cell phone in their hand? Secondly, the cook, her attitude beyond belief. She also was on her phone. Lastly, the other waitress was eating cookie while standing at the dining counter. Sadly, obvious. Both waitresses were intimidated by the cook. Waffle House needs a culinary major to oversee their business. I would be an asset available to the company at a reasonable salary. Undoubtedly, if this location is any indication of the Waffle House conducts business, Waffle House isn't a good place to eat. Furthermore, review the video. He didn't put a video up here. Oh my gosh, man.
Okay.
First off, it's Ohio. What do you expect?
And second off, that is the good part about Waffle House.
I'd agree. He's complaining that they're on their phone, but like, is he like 90? Because only old people complain about that. Like, I've never once gone anywhere and seen somebody on their phone that was supposed to be working and complained that they were on their phone. I'm like, cool. Because I'm the guy who's on my phone while I'm working if I got nothing to do. So
yeah, same.
So it's like, it's crazy. It's dumb. 2 people found this review helpful. Oh my gosh.
Bro,
There's so many.
Those 2 people
so
must
many
be Joe
one-star
Biden.
There's so many 1-star reviews on this website. Holy cow! I want to read all of them too.
Wait,
which is funny.
wasn't it
Which is
already
funny.
listed? Yeah.
All the ones I've seen say 1 star, but like if you go to the top, it says the majority of them are 4 stars, but it won't let me filter.
Yeah, it's 4, then 3, then 5, then 2, then 1.
Yeah,
no,
but like but I like reading the bad reviews. I think it's funny, and because people can't speak English. Alright, this next one says, instead of taking care of customers, they all huddle around gossiping until men come in alone. Then they are right there to serve them. Stop gossiping, do your job, and just maybe you'll get tips. We waited for 10 minutes for coffee. Someone was cleaning where the eggs go above. Huh? Where the eggs go above the... Oh, I should have read the whole sentence. Where the eggs go above the grill while the cook was cooking food. Really sanitary.
So
I don't see a problem with that.
The grilled top?
Like, waited 10 minutes for coffee? Like, have you never been to any actual restaurant?
Do you have a coffee thing at your house?
No, exactly.
It takes around 10 minutes.
Like, dude, I went to a restaurant not long ago, and I waited like 15 minutes for my Dr. Pepper. I didn't complain about it.
That's okay. That's cheap.
Like, no, that's crazy. I know, but I'm like,
there's a Chick-fil-A near us, and once you order, they give you your Coke before like you even walk away from the counter.
I didn't go to a fast food restaurant though. I went to like an actual sit down place, you know. So they were super busy. Like it was just me and my dad, and the wait was like 15 minutes for just 2 people. That's how busy it was. Usually, if it's 2 people, you'll get put in right away.
Yeah.
But I'm like, 10 minutes for a cup of coffee at Waffle House is not bad.
That's actually around average.
Yeah, exactly. I'm like, you're going into Waffle House, ordering coffee, and immediately getting it? Okay. Whatever. Alright, this next one comes from New York.
Ooh. This has to be
Walked
good.
in. Staff was nice. Took our orders and gave us the forks and stuff. Wait, what kind of stuff?
Oh God.
Okay. Which was dusty in all caps. Looked at the salt and pepper containers. They had food in all caps on them. They gave us our drinks, which had black stuff in/on it. I feel like this was a joke. First off, aren't salt and pepper shakers supposed to have food on them?
What?
Like, they're upset that the like salt and pepper shakers had food on them, but like,
I mean,
when you shake salt and pepper out, it gets salt and pepper on it, and salt and pepper you use on your food. Technically, it is kind of like food, so therefore,
is ketchup a smoothie?
You know, that's a good question. Probably not.
Probably not.
Yeah. This next, but we can talk about that in a later episode, maybe one day. I don't know.
True.
This next 1-star review comes from North Carolina.
Oh.
Yep, North Carolina.
Love that place.
It's a bit of a lengthy one. Okay.
Oh.
I'm a truck driver.
This is already bad.
And stopped at Waffle House. At, not going to say the address, Petersburg, Virginia. Right? So first off, this guy's from North Carolina, but he's writing a review about a Waffle House in Virginia. Okay? So that way we're both on the same page.
Okay, yeah.
There was 6 people on duty, but only 2 people actually working. A cook and an older woman. She was running around taking care of everyone. It took like 20 minutes for me to get a drink. The other employees were hanging out in the back and had their children running around barefoot screaming, and the adults were screaming and cursing at the children. It was very unpleasant. I will never stop there again. Someone needs to get a handle on this place. Very disappointed and made me angry. I couldn't even enjoy my meal.
I mean, that wasn't not meal enjoying worthy, but that wasn't.
I mean, like I said at the beginning of the video, right? Every Waffle House, you're going to get some kind of a show to help you enjoy your meal, right? He didn't take advantage of that show he was given, right? Instead, he wanted to complain about it.
He had to deal with
It's just
Georgia
like
kids.
It's just like when you go and see a movie, right? And people complain that the CGI wasn't good, and so they didn't enjoy the movie. But the CGI isn't the plot of the movie, and they were going watching the movie for the wrong reason, right? That's exactly what he did.
Yeah.
He went to Waffle House expecting to get food and not a show, when he should have been expecting gone to Waffle House to get a show with a side of food.
It's like going to watch Death Note expecting like the best comedy of all time. Well, yeah, there's still some comedic elements, but that's not the point.
That was probably a better analogy. Mine was terrible.
I guess I don't know.
Mine was absolute garbage. I don't know, man.
So there's this.
I don't know.
I found this 5-star review, also for Georgia. The best experience at a Waffle House on N Cove Boulevard. I don't know what the hell that is.
Somewhere in Georgia, more than likely.
In Panama City, Florida. What? Okay. Georgia. In Panama City, Florida. Okay.
So, at the top, it says where that writer's from. So, if it says, like, from Alabama, they could be talking about one somewhere else they went.
Okay. So, okay, sure, yeah. All the staff was extremely welcoming and friendly. I have never had a better experience at a restaurant. You see, this guy, we need him on the podcast. We do.
Everyone
greets me with smiles and light, pleasant conversation. There we go. Food was delivered fast, and it was good also. And he takes a picture of the restaurant, which I'm not going to show.
Alright.
That's wholesome.
So this that is very wholesome. That guy went to Waffle House and got the full experience that everybody should get, and he enjoyed it and took advantage of it.
That was good.
Alright, this one is from a lady or man, I don't know. It's 2023. They can do whatever they want. In Indiana, okay, in Indiana.
Okay.
This was my first time ordering takeout, and the food was excellent. I'm gonna pause right there. See, this one can order takeout, okay? That other one couldn't.
Wait. Oh my god, you're right.
I'm thinking it is because the other one was understaffed. Because like I said, I've seen that in the past where like we've tried to get takeout from there, and they said they couldn't because they were understaffed and they couldn't take takeout orders, right? So if this one wasn't understaffed, they can do takeout. So that person came in complaining that they couldn't do takeout because they came into at a time where there was nobody working, right? Because they didn't come in at 2 o'clock in the morning. They came in at 2 in the afternoon, like some weirdo. You don't go to Waffle House at 2 in the afternoon. Anyway, I'm gonna finish going. Okay. This was my first time ordering takeout, and the food was excellent. Go hungry because they give you a good amount of food. What does go hungry mean? What? Go hungry because they give you a good amount of food. I think they mean
like you should go to Waffle House while hungry.
Oh. See, I'm homeschooled, so like I didn't know that. First service, friendly. Oh, sorry. Fast service, friendly, and served hot. Wait, the service was served hot or the food?
The women.
Like. Oh, okay, makes sense. I ordered the bacon, egg, and hash brown skillet, and my daughter had a waffle.
Basic. Why are you getting a waffle at Waffle House?
Exactly. If you don't get like a cheeseburger, you're weird. Just like if you don't, it's just like if you don't order a steak from IHOP, are you really going to IHOP?
I don't know. I haven't been to IHOP in years.
You don't want to. It's compared to Waffle House, it's booty.
It's bad.
This next one is from a person in Georgia, right? But they actually went to a Waffle House in South Carolina, right?
Oh my god.
The Waffle House right off of exit 164 in Florence, South Carolina. Yep, everybody go visit that Waffle House now that you have the address. has to be the best one I have ever been to. Friendly staff, great food, and atmosphere. This should be the benchmark for all stores. Special shout out to Keita. Keita, there's a shout out to you on the Most Best Podcast. On the Most Best Podcast. If you want to come on, hit us up, right? 9 a.m. on September 6th, 2021. Wow.
Congratulations. Shout out Kata.
I can't believe this. That made me want to cry. Such a good review, right? When people go to Waffle House and they get that experience that they needed to get because they actually were going to go, you know, it's just goated. Alright. This next one is from a guy named John who lives in South Carolina. Right?
Okay, more South Carolina people. Okay.
Yep. And it's a 5-star review, so South Carolina must be doing something good with their Waffle Houses. This says, Charlie and Wally are two of the best in the service industry. Shout out to Charlie and Wally. Yes, sir.
Shout out.
They are very personal and kind. I appreciate their timely service and suggestions. They both deserve a raise and reward for some of the best service I have ever had. I need to find out which Waffle House in South Carolina this is, and then I'm gonna find a way to get there someday and get Charlie and Wally on this podcast.
We just Uber across the world to get just us up.
Yeah, exactly. Like because we live in Antarctica, so
we need to get them
from Antarctica.
Yeah, we need to get them on the pod.
We really do.
You'll hit us up.
If you guys know Charlie and Wally, you know, let them know that we want them on the podcast. You know, if the most best listeners ever, you know, meet these guys.
Yeah.
Let them know we want them, and we'll set something up, right? Alright. This guy. Is MS Mississippi or Massachusetts? I think it's Massachusetts.
I think it might be Mississippi.
I'll look it up. Give me one second.
What is it? MCB Massachusetts.
Well, usually it's like the first and last letter of the state.
Unless it's 2 words.
Wait.
If it's 2 words, like
so MS is Mississippi. You were right.
Okay, Pog.
Okay.
There's way too many S's in there.
This next one comes from somebody in Mississippi. Okay.
Okay.
Stopped in my local Waffle House late night for a quick meal to go and was not disappointed.
Oh.
Staff were great. Food was prepared perfectly. The grits, which are difficult to get just right, were just right. Wonderful experience and food. Thank you, Waffle House.
Perfectly balanced this whole thing should be.
Oh my gosh. This proves our point. You know, Waffle House just goated like that.
It's good with the sauce.
Bro. I kid you not. This next 5-star review. Can you want to guess where it comes from?
South Carolina again?
South Carolina again.
Oh my god. What's wrong
This
with
morning, What? No, what do you mean? There's a 5-star review. They do really good service.
Oh, okay.
Yes, sir.
Let's see.
This morning, I stopped in to get breakfast at this Waffle House. They didn't have any gravy for the meal I wanted. So, I was going to get my regular omelet. The cook asked if I had 5 minutes. He made me homemade gravy right there on the grill top.
What?
Louis, peaches, and latinidity. I don't know how to pronounce that name, but okay.
Shout out
Thank
to
you for an
guys.
excellent service you provided. Louis, you the man.
Louis, you are the man.
Louis the man. Louis the man.
Louis just.
And so it's peaches and latinidity. They also the men, but Louis a
podcast.
real homie for sure. Louis saw a bro in need, right? A homie in need, a fellow brother in need, and he came to his service.
Bro, that's so good.
Man, that's enough to make a grown man cry, honestly.
Exactly.
Oh my gosh. You know what? That makes me want to read more 5-star reviews.
Hell yeah.
This one comes from Georgia, right?
What's with
The
just
hash
these 2
browns.
states?
Listen, Waffle House is a very southern company, okay? Because people in the southern parts of the United States of America know how to appreciate good businesses, okay?
I guess.
The hash browns taste good. The waffles taste good. The burgers taste good. But the best thing by far is the biscuits and gravy with some chalky milk. It be so good. I wish I could go every day, but I can't because I would get fat.
Bro, sorry. Bro ate a burger and a waffle and said he's scared of getting fat. I just want to point that out.
The man actually put I would get fat at the end. Bro, he also put chalky milk. He didn't put chocolate milk. He put chalky milk.
I thought you just added that in. I didn't
Nope,
think
he
you said
legitimately wrote chalky milk.
that. Oh my god.
Bro is built different, I swear. Oh my god. Dang. This next one comes from a guy in Minnesota. It's a bit of a short one,
Okay.
but it says Evelyn is new, but you would never be able to tell it. She has been excellent at customer service both times I have been there, which keeps me coming back. Megan was awesome as well. Such a great team.
Shout out Evelyn and Megan.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Come on the podcast.
Yeah, you should come on. We'll make you the most best podcast guest.
We will make you the most best podcast guest. Exactly.
Yep.
There's so far 17 million that we have listed up from all the Waffle House employees.
Alright, this next one's a 5-star review from North Carolina again.
Okay.
New manager is amazing. Servers Cassie and Laurel are always cheerful and go out of their way to take care of customers. Cooks Seth and John always send out amazing hot food fast. Laurel is by far my favorite employee. What are your thoughts on that one?
So, shoutouts to all of you, but what does any of that have to do with the restaurant?
That's a good question.
He just started listing off the cast that worked there, and he's like, great, 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 great.
Anyway. This next one comes from Jacksonville, Florida.
Okay.
Which, in case you didn't know, is where I was born at.
Okay.
Yes, it's a 5-star review. This Waffle House was on Beach Boulevard across from Gate Car Wash and Target. If you guys know where that's at, go show them some love, okay? Go show them some love.
Go show them some love, yeah.
The first impression was a good morning greeting from the staff opening the front door.
Oh.
Then the waiter quickly took our order and continuously asked how the food tasted. This place was clean and orderly. A fantastic experience. You gotta go there.
You do gotta go there. And whilst you're there, try to get their Discords. We need more guests.
There is one problem I have with this though, right? With this review.
Okay.
It said the place was clean and orderly, implying that the floor was not sticky.
Oh no, you're right. That's part of the charm.
So I would probably give this a 4.5 stars for the floor not being sticky.
But they still kind
But other than that, it was still good. It was still good.
Still good.
Oh, this is a bit of a lengthy one. You ready?
Okay.
All right. This is from Georgia. Okay. This
Wow.
one reads: My husband and I went to the store, and our server was 2 stars. Got you. She is the sweetest person ever. My husband and I was at the high bar when a homeless lady came in to order a sandwich, and we heard say to the customer that she was going to pay for the lady's sandwich. No, it's okay. I'll get it. But the customer said, "No, let me," is what the employee said. I left in tears. It's been a long time since I've heard anybody want to be that kind to another. May God bless these 3 people and their families.
Wait, 3 people? Where did the third come from?
I don't know. Right? What was confusing to me as well is the name that they put for this employee was just 2 stars, which made it harder to read because I kept seeing the stars and then getting confused. But yeah, the 3 people, I guess they goated.
Yeah, shout out to the 3 people.
Well, anyway, this next one is from. Oh yeah, if 2 stars ever wants to come on the podcast, just hit us up. You know.
Yeah. Hit us up.
This next one is from Florida. This one was written in November 19th, 2018. This is a bit of an old one, an old one, right? This one says, "My friend and I had breakfast at the Waffle House on 19 November 2018. The service was prompt and polite, and the quality of food was excellent." See, that's what I was saying earlier, right? That's what I was saying earlier. None of these guys, you don't have to have a culinary degree to work at Waffle House, but yet the food is always good every single time, right? The shift supervisor was proactive in ensuring we were satisfied with everything. They were also very conscious. My friend ordered a cup of decaf coffee to go when we first sat down, and they didn't bring it until we were ready to leave. No reminder necessary. No wonder this Waffle House is almost always crowded with customers.
Oh my, bruh.
Shout out to that guy who waited to bring the coffee until they were leaving because he knew it wouldn't be hot if they didn't.
Shout out. Okay.
Too bad there was no names, but.
Shout out to you. Know who you are.
Yeah, you know who you are.
Probably the same dude
Shout
that made the gravy, the homemade gravy.
You know, it probably was Louis. You right. Alright, this next one comes from Texas.
Oh shit.
This one says, the best Waffle House I've ever been. The waitresses are always cheerful. The cooks are the best. They above and beyond to accommodate their guests. They treat their guests like family no matter what time of day or night. Carol Ann is the manager and she's awesome.
You know, if you're a guest on the Most Best podcast, we would do the same for you.
We would.
You
we
would
really
be the
would.
most best guest. Also, shout. What was
Yep.
her name? Carol.
Carol Ann, yep.
Shout out to you.
Also, so this next one's lengthy as well, right?
Okay.
And this one is from, can I get a drum roll, please? South Carolina.
What?
Yep. April 2nd, 2018 was when this review was written. South Carolina so far has had the most 5-star reviews out of any state we've read so far.
Okay. Sounds promising.
I would like to take this time to express on the staff of the food at Waffle House at store number I want to say it 737 on Lawrence Road in Greenville, South Carolina. Our waitress
Mr. Beast?
was 2 stars again. 2 stars worked at this store. I can't believe it. No way. No way. She worked at 2 different stores in 2 different states.
That's...
She was wonderful. Very thoughtful and caring. She was the best waitress I have had by far at any Waffle House. The cook, whose name was also 2 stars, was also very good.
She has
I
worked
asked
every
for their
position.
names. I asked for their names, and I was leaving. As I was leaving, and they gave them to me without question. I have eaten at Waffle House all over the country, and this one was by far above and beyond the best. Very clean and helpful. Can't say enough about these 2. Thanks, and I will return only for the waitress and cook were so good.
Yes, sir.
Wait, I'm going to do something real fast. I'm going to college in Greenville, South Carolina,
Oh?
and I want to see how close this is to the college I'll be going to. Because if it's close, you better bet that I am going to go to this university to meet both those 2 stars.
Don't forget to meet Mr. Beast while you're down there.
Greenville, South Carolina, not Greenville, North Carolina.
Oh. Greenville has a North Carolina?
Stupid. Yeah.
Oh.
Let me look this up.
Wait.
Wait.
No, wait. It'd be North Carolina has a Greenville, not Greenville has North Carolina. What the hell?
What's funny is I didn't even question it. Wait. Oh,
Boo doo doo doo
dude. Lawrence Road, right? The road that this Waffle House is on is 9 minutes from the college I'll be going to.
Yo, what?
There's also a Hooters. Okay, bet. But that Waffle House is that road that the Waffle House is on is 9 minutes from the college I'll be going to.
You hit the jackpot.
I'm going to visit this Waffle House one day. I'm going to. And then I'm going to invite 2-star the waitress and 2-star the cook to the Most Best podcast.
And they will be so humble, they would just
Assuming they still work there. This was written like 5 years ago.
True. No,
But it doesn't matter. They'll be
I
there
think they're
because
homies.
they
They'll be
they
there.
appreciate Waffle House and they know that Waffle House is the most best eating establishment. And they know that because it's the most best eating establishment, they want to work there the rest of their lives.
That is beautiful.
Yep. Oh, this next one's 2 paragraphs and it's a 5-star review.
What the hell? Okay, sure, go ahead.
It's from Georgia.
Could never see that coming.
We we visited the new Waffle House in Albany, Georgia, and on Leto Road. The store was very clean, but considering it has been open for only a few months, it should have been. We were appropriately greeted as we entered, and the waitress immediately came to our table. When we were seated, she was friendly and checked on us regularly, but was too often to give us time to talk at our table. Oh, but it was too often to give us to let us talk at our table. Our food was fast and tasted great. When we were finished with our meal, I asked the waitress to come back with the manager. I could see she was wary, but she quickly did so. We just wanted to share our positive experience with the manager and point out our great service. We find that folks are quick to complain, but slow to praise. And since we had a few minutes, decided to share our response. The manager was thankful. We learned he was in college, and we were impressed that he could hold a manager position while going to college, and that Waffle House had the wisdom to give a young kid still in college the opportunity to run one of their stores. I would definitely recommend this Waffle House location to a friend.
Well, yeah, now I don't know where I'm going.
Honestly, I'm about to save this address for later.
Yeah. Send it to me.
Yes, sir. If I'm ever in Georgia, you already know. Boom, I sent it to you. There you go.
See if the guy's still working there 5 years later. See how his college is going.
Well, I mean, that was written in 2017. That's like 6 years later, but...
Oh, wow.
Oh, shoot.
Before the fall.
This next review was written all the way back in 2015.
Oh.
Dude, that was like...
7 years ago.
8 years ago.
What?
That was 8 years ago.
That was 7.
No, because
15,
2020
16,
would have been 5.
17,
We're in
2023.
2023.
19, 20, 21, 22, 23. 5, 6, 7, 8. That's 8 years.
That's what I said. You said 7. This one is short and to the point, okay? And it's from Alabama.
Oh, no.
Food was hot and fresh, cooked the way I asked. Everybody was very pleasant. Will definitely come back.
Congratulations.
Yep. This next one is from Georgia. Do you want to guess when this one was written?
Was it also 2015?
It was not.
Oh? What year was it?
It was 2014.
What? Okay.
Yeah.
Now that's 8. That's 9 years. Based.
Yep.
It's hard to believe
Guys,
that was 9 years.
Waffle House is amazing in all caps. The ones I have been to, about 7 different ones at the time of him writing this, have nice people serving food. Why oh why do you complain about such an amazing restaurant? You had one bad experience. Don't go to that Waffle House. This is just my opinion, but Waffle House is good.
We need someone like him on the podcast.
We need to get him on the podcast for this episode. Oh my gosh.
Anonymous
He
of Anonymous of Atlantica.
Anonymous of Atlanta, Georgia.
Oh, that's Atlantica. At least 28 people found this helpful.
Helpful. Yep.
My daughter
The next
and
one.
myself and my 4 young grandsons.
Wait, stop for a second. This next one was written in 2012.
Oh my god.
I was 8 when this was written.
Wow.
Bro,
Were you the grandson?
I don't believe so. Where was it at? Georgia? No, I wasn't.
My daughter and myself and my 4-year-old grandson, that is bad grammar, went to Waffle House Friday night after work. Your 4-year-old works.
Oh, bro, that's crazy.
There are four cooks. Why? And the only one waitress named D. Shout out to you, D.
These nuts.
Shut up. They were using foul language and actually throwing things at each other and talking to each other in private parts.
Talking about each other's private parts.
I do not want my 4-year-old grandson hearing this kind of talk when he is trying to enjoy his meal. Just so you know, the store number is 953 from Georgia. Okay. That all sounds like positives. And also, look at a 5-star.
Yeah, she still they still gave it 5-star review, meaning
They enjoyed it.
that they got the full experience of that show. Like I said earlier, the full experience. This is a lady who, even though she didn't want her 4-year-old grandson to hear that kind of stuff, understood that Waffle House is such a great eating establishment that even with the show going on that wasn't appropriate for kids, she gave it 5 stars.
That's a real troop right there.
That or she was old and doesn't understand how ratings work. But I'm going to assume it was that she liked it.
Or she was feeling generous because that is the first 5-star review on this website.
Is it?
On Waffle House.
If you sort by oldest, it is.
Yeah.
I'm going to go back to some 1-star reviews.
Okay.
Because I think they're funny and I can tell them what they're doing wrong. But I have it sorted by oldest. Okay. So this one was posted August 8th, 2011 in Fayetteville, Georgia. Okay.
Okay.
And it says, I am tired of seeing the same homeless man sleeping at the corner. He's dirty and it looks bad for business. First off, that's homeless-ist. Second off, that's homeless phobic. Third off, that has nothing to do with the Waffle House. You just don't like homeless people.
Yeah, that's not a fair review.
Nope, that was not helpful. 3 people found it helpful too, which is the worst part about it.
So,
Okay.
it's like saying, I can't buy this house. There's a rat next to the door.
Exactly. This next one comes from Jacksonville, Florida.
Okay.
It was written on October 14th, 2011. Okay?
Bruh.
We went to the Waffle House in Jacksonville, Florida on Duval Road. I believe that's meant to be Duval Road, but I could be wrong.
Maybe.
By the international airport. Sat down They can't even speak English. They literally wrote "set down" as set instead of "sat
This is
down,"
like
and they spelled Duval incorrectly.
this is like 11 years ago. What do you expect?
Shut up. Sat down at the bar table, and there was a roach crawling on the counter.
Oh hell yeah!
I was told the waiter. Wait, I told the waiter, and she just killed it. Didn't say anything. That is the nastiest thing I saw in my entire life. They need to be shut down.
I would beg
Are
to
you-
differ
are
on
you
the
telling me-
highest degree.
I'd agree because roaches are get hungry too.
Well, no, not just that. The waitress is strong enough to kill a roach.
Exactly. And he didn't say it took her more than one try. He just says she killed it. Right?
Those things could survive nuclear explosions.
They have like Superman working there. You should keep going back.
Yeah. Bring her on the podcast.
Alright. Bro. Do you have it filtered by
My
one
own-
star reviews and oldest?
Nah.
Do it right now because this next one is the longest review I've ever seen.
Okay, hold up 1 sec.
They literally wrote an entire essay. 2 paragraphs at that.
Oh.
Randy of Webb, Alabama, written October 24th, 2011, has this to say. Okay? My wife and I entered the store at around 8:45 p.m. We sat down in a booth and was waited on. I ordered hash browns and eggs over easy. During our wait, a waitress started to sweep the floor and swept the trash on the floor right past our booth.
Oh no.
There were napkins, food, and dirt, which made us sick to see. This should have been done sooner, as it did not have so much trash on the floor. I got my order, okay, but the hash browns were not brown and did not have the slight crisp on top. They were cold and looked like the cook just threw them on the grill for a few seconds. I asked to cook them again and brown them on the top. When I got them again, my eggs were cold and the hash browns were so crisp they looked like potato chips. I told the manager I was not paying for my order and asked her for the store number, which she did not know. She
What?
had to ask a customer what the store number was. I then told her I was calling the corporate office to report the dirty floor and the fact that she did not know how to cook hash browns. She said, "Go ahead, I don't care."
That's paragraph 1.
That's one paragraph. That is one paragraph. I have reported this Waffle House to corporate recently and was told there was a training issue and it would be resolved. This Waffle House 3 weeks ago, nothing ever done. No, nothing was ever done. This Waffle House is still the same. Employees who have not been trained and have very poor attitude towards customers who know how food should be prepared. I never had problems with the other stores. I will never go back to this Waffle House again. The corporate office is only interested in people who eat whatever they'll fix, period. As for me, I know how Waffle House food should be prepared because I have been going to Waffle House for over 30 years. There is a serious problem with the corporate office as far as training their employees. And if I could get 1,000 people to back me up, I would protect every Waffle House that has this problem.
You know the
It
sad
is
part about
sad
this?
that people no longer take pride in their jobs.
Nobody found this helpful.
I know. I was just about to say that. I want to break this down because you know what this seems like to me, as somebody who works customer service. This does not seem like a problem that the Waffle House had, and more of a problem that the guy had and tried blaming it on Waffle House.
What do you mean?
First off, sweeping the floor
That
is their job.
That is kind of, yeah.
Okay?
I was thinking
They
that
sweep
too.
it multiple times a day. Okay? You're upset because they swept the floor past the seat you were sitting in, so you could see the trash, right? So did you just not want them to sweep the floor
I think what his issue
and get you sick?
was he wanted them to do it earlier, so there wasn't as much. But still,
It was 8:45 p.m. They don't close. They had to do it at some point.
that is true. That is true. Wait,
Second.
oh my God!
Second.
I just remembered. There was a review earlier about somebody saying that a Waffle House opened the door for them and said good morning. I was assuming that was an opening.
No.
Oh.
They legitimately said good morning. It was morning, and they said good morning. They were just that good.
Huh?
My second problem I have with this is, okay, I understand hash browns weren't cooked correctly. That probably is on the cook. That probably is their fault. However, blaming the cook for your eggs being cold because you made them recook your hash browns, meaning that the eggs were going to sit there and no longer be warm, is your fault. Not only that, but complaining that the hash browns were so crispy that they looked like potato chips. What's the problem with that? Potato chips are good. Like,
Yeah,
this man just wanted something to complain about.
yeah. You do bring up a good point. I didn't think about that.
Okay, this is probably gonna be the last one for this episode
Okay.
because we're getting kind of lengthy over here. If you be looking at that time,
Yeah.
this one-star review from Alabama, written November 17th, 2011. This is written by M. I'm reading all these complaints, and they are mostly about food. We visited Waffle House one night, and it took about 35 minutes to get our food. I think I'm actually shorting it by a little bit, in parentheses. But that was not the worst part of the night. The particular Waffle House we visited had a structural problem due to this new vehicle. What? Oh, due to our new vehicle. Wait. And due to this, our new vehicle... There we go. I should learn to read. And due to this, our new vehicle was damaged. And the company does not feel the need to repair the problem or take responsibility right now. I'm seeking options to get this resolved. Sounds like you just parked too close to the building, honestly.
Yeah, and also, like, what new vehicle is gonna get damaged just from parking at a Waffle House? Unless you have like a Ford F-150 that takes up like the whole entire spot and more.
Yeah.
That's a skill issue.
Bro, it honestly is a skill issue.
Just get like a Honda Civic or something and you'll be good. Bro,
exactly. Get something that like is actually worth driving. Like,
exactly.
If you have a problem with it, drive a smart car.
Ooh. Especially 2011,
Like-
where those were really good.
Yeah. It'd be crazy like that, you know what I mean?
It do be.
Anyway, most best listeners, we're gonna leave it there. Hope you guys enjoyed this absolute banger of an episode. Leave comments. We appreciate reading them.
Yes, we do. We read every single one.
We do. We do read every single one. We've only gotten 2 so far, but we still read every single one.
Yep.
We will like the comments as well, and sometimes reply to them if we feel the need.
If we want to.
Not only that, if we want to, yeah.
If we're bored, we'll reply
Not
to
only,
you.
not only that, but leave a like, subscribe,
And
hit
share
the
this
bell so you
around.
never miss any banger posted by us.
True. Hit the bell.
And tell your friends, your siblings, your parents, your grandparents, your coworkers, your classmates, your dogs, your cats. Tell all of them about us,
Word of
right?
Word of mouth is the most powerful thing that you can do.
It really is. And the more people you tell, the better we'll do. And the better we'll do, the happier you'll make us. And the happier you make us, the happier you'll be throughout your entire life.
Well, that's the end of today's episode. See you guys later.
Hope you guys enjoyed. See you guys next week.
How do you...
How do I stop the recording?